Oh god. Wait. Oh god. I didn't like the way his head looked. Generic intro into that goes me. We're back with some more overanalyzing Avatar. Today we have the Winter Solstice Part 1, the Spirit World, where they had like that giant monster that was like the spirit of the forest or whatever that was like really upset and was abducting people. This episode freaked me out when I was a child. I've been reacting to overanalyzing Avatar for a good minute now. You can check my reaction to last week's video, which was Imprisoned. I'll leave it right up there. I'll also link down below in the description. You can check that out. It had a ton of copyright issues. Wasn't as bad as I think the second video, but the reason why I'm doing these videos only one episode per is just because I do have a bunch of copyright issues. It doesn't take forever for the video to render and for YouTube to tell me what section is wrong, because sometimes it takes hours for YouTube to tell me what section is wrong, and when however long the video is, basically that's how long it takes to render, maybe if not more. But that's just a problem, and that's why I'm keeping these episodes kind of short, but I do still read all your comments, and patrons get these videos a day early. So thank you so much for the support you showed in these videos. I love Avatar. This has been a great journey. It's pointing out a lot of things I've never seen before, but let's go ahead and jump into the Winter Solstice Part 1, the Spirit World.
God,
all
I
right.
wish that was me. Sokka actually whittles a few times in the background.
What do you mean?
Being the first.
Yes, it does.
What do you mean, God, I wish this
It's
was
the
me?
Avatar's
What?
job to protect nature.
Oh,
because
they saw.
do my job.
Aang struggles a lot with identity in this show. It's told to us that he doesn't want to be the Avatar, but to most people
that's why
that
he ran
seems
away.
pretty crazy. Who wouldn't want to be the only guy that can bend all the elements? But that's
I
a lot
wouldn't
of
want to
pressure
be the
to
Avatar.
You need to protect nature, be the Great Spirit Bridge, and maintain balance in the world just because he
And
was born.
everyone
Aang
holds
thrives
you
in
responsible?
situations where he gets to not be the Avatar for a while. And that's part
Exactly.
of what makes him being the Avatar so interesting. Avatar uses two different animation studios throughout its run, interchangeably.
Wait, does it?
You can really tell sometimes in these early episodes, but later on they're
Huh?
nearly identical.
Oh, they did.
Over here.
Not yet.
God, I wish that was me.
Get out of the water!
With the water
Jesus
or Ira?
Christ! Who greenlit this joke? Who was
I have no
president of
idea.
Nickelodeon back then?
Oh god, what is that keyboard?
What the fuck, Herb? Sokka gets a little tear in his eye for a second here. Appa's
Aw.
like tiny in this shot. I know he's behind them, but by how far back he looks, it looks like
He's
he
very
should be
far
bigger
away.
to me.
Are you
Yeah, he
the
should.
Avatar, child?
No.
What are you nodding your head about, Katara? The only times people have found out that Aang was the Avatar, you nearly got your home burned down, you actually got Super's home burned down, and then you
So
nearly
that was
got a
like,
taste of
judge your
crystal and
character.
fucking died.
You know?
Monster comes and attacks our village.
This episode
He is
freaked me out as a kid. It
The
was...
black and the white spirit.
The translation of "Hey bye" to English
Wasn't that
actually
Panda?
means black and white.
As the solstice approaches, the natural world and the spirit world will grow closer and closer.
Also, this is just kind of like a
until the line
weird
between
episode.
them is
The
blurred
face steal was
completely.
also
What are
freaky,
the
but that's
rules
gonna
here,
be
actually?
future.
Hey,
There it
Bob
is.
rocked up on the village in his Cloverfield form, no problem, and wrecked shop. He doesn't seem like
What?
weakened or anything. So what, on the Solstice he would wreck slightly more shop? Perhaps wreck
Yeah.
a moderate to great amount of more shop?
So, can you help these people?
Oh
I have
god.
to try, don't I? Maybe whatever I have to do will just come to me.
This is another part of what makes
Winging
him a
it.
great hero. I feel like in a lot of other stories, the main character would get down on himself and his inexperience and would have to have
Yeah.
a pep talk from his friends. Aang, though, is just willing
He's
to
just
try
like-
even though he doesn't know what he's doing. He'll do his
Hello,
best
yeah,
and
let's
fill
go.
the role that people need him to fill.
He's no ordinary soldier. This is the Fire Lord's brother. The
How do they even
Dragon of
know
the
that?
West, the
Hi.
once great General Iroh.
A trick on how
The
to make a
one's
character
great.
feel powerful is to make other clearly capable characters talk highly of them. This guy and
True.
Zhao both spoke of Iroh with some level of respect, even if they had different
Yeah,
roles.
Iroh's the best.
So in the back of the viewer's mind, it's setting up that Iroh was and probably still is a badass. There's this
Oh, yeah.
really
He could kill you
creepy
all.
whispering in the background before Heibai appears.
And then it just appears. Which is super
Okay,
spooky.
what are the rules with Heibai's breath attack? Here, Aang just stands here and takes it, but in a second, he erases a water tower with it. Hey, well, at least Aang has his staff. Surely it won't get knocked out of his hands
It's gonna get
again.
knocked away.
Oh, no, he kind of just, like, leaves it
Drops
on the
it.
ground.
That's it.
Oh,
he needs
no.
help.
Sokka, wait!
Doesn't
Sokka being
Sokka
so
get
wanting
like
to help
taken?
Aang feels good. It wasn't long ago that he banished Aang from their tribe, and now he's the only one out there that wants to help him. In this
Yeah.
shot and these shots,
Well,
of the
Sokka wants to
chase,
be the hero.
Aang is actually a 3D model. It's hard to notice at first, but once you do, it's pretty jarring. Glad they didn't
Oh
stick
god.
with this idea.
Wait.
Uncle, where
Oh
are
god. I didn't like the
Maybe
way
you
his
thought
head
you left
looked.
without him.
Here's another one I could bring up at any time, but I'll bring it up now. Whenever a soldier talks from within a closed helmet, like this guy,
It looks like there's been a landslide, sir.
there's a little reverb. Like
Sounds like-
someone would sound if they were talking through a helmet.
Through
like
a helmet,
that.
yeah.
Crazy little touches like that, man.
My uncle's
I
been
mean,
captured by earthbenders.
that's very common, actually.
Ah, the great city of Ba Sing Se.
There is no war
We
in
mentioned
Ba
Bossing
Sing
Say all the way
Se.
back at episode 7. We don't even get there for another 25 episodes. That's
Yeah.
cool and makes the world feel big.
It makes the world feel big.
Whispering is in
The
this
world
shot,
is big.
too. Is it just that these first few trees in the village gate are haunted? It's nice that Katara's holding on to Sokka's boomerang.
Burn him.
Nice that they remember that he doesn't have it, and that Katara said that her brother might be dead.
That's fair.
I'm in the spirit
Ooh,
world.
Zay Jones, let's
Wrong,
go.
actually, I'm pretty sure. So right now, Aang's spirit is in the physical world, detached from his body.
But he
it
can
happens again for a
see.
few seconds in the finale. But he is not in the spirit world.
In the
Wait,
finale?
hold on, what?
Wait, what?
How does Aang have a
Wait,
staff
what?
in the spirit world? Does Aang's staff have a soul?
Oh, that's an interesting theory. I'm sure
can't airbend
Kemp Dog's
in the
gonna have some
spirit
words on
world.
that.
That's a cool rule. Limitations on powers are cool.
Limitations on powers are cool.
Iroh being able to see Aang and Fang here is such a cool detail.
How is
You
he
can
able
tell
to
there's
see
more
that?
going on behind the scenes with Iroh, and this just adds to that. This episode
How
in
does
general
he-
is actually lights out for Iroh, and probably a good start on why everyone likes him so much. He's laid
Wait,
back, good with
how did-
animals,
wait,
clever, resourceful,
how did he see
and
that,
he's got
actually?
old man strength, all in this one episode.
Old man string.
This move was actually set up earlier with Iroh heating the
Yeah.
hot spring.
When can I talk
Very
to you?
smart. A hot spring that wasn't hot enough.
Would the dragon spirit actually block the light? Do spirits have shadows? This is one of my favorite moments
Maybe.
in Book 1, and is again something extremely simple and with few words. We don't need Zuko to monologue about
Good luck chasing
needing
that.
to capture the Avatar, but wanting to save his uncle. We
Yeah,
get it all in just
Uncle
a
Iroh.
series of looks.
Oh,
and gifts.
Iroh's the best. God, Iroh's the best.
Wait, did you just see what I just saw? Aang didn't
What?
have the spirit of his staff with him when he went back into his body. So for the rest of the series, he's carrying
should-
around a dead, soulless husk of a
Oh
stick.
my,
Oh my
god.
These dangerous hands must
It
be
had.
crushed.
You're gonna crush his hands, huh? Are they allowed to do
That's
that?
all we need, baby. Zuko's not just a villain; he's a real person. No
And he
words,
can
just act.
break chains.
5 against 2. You're clearly
No.
outnumbered.
That's
Yeah, but not
but
underdogs.
you are clearly outmatched.
See, Tyro, that's how you do a one-liner.
Yeah,
Iroh
exactly.
is sick with these chains, like to the point where I'm like, "Are you trained to fight with chains?"
I'm sure he is. He's a general. Well, usually generals
The
aren't actually good at fighting.
Nickelodeon grunts.
They're just good at
These are
strategy.
here so you know the guy is still alive. If he didn't grunt here, you could 100% believe that that guy is dead.
Yeah. Is that why they do it? To confirm they're not dead?
The whispers are back. It's literally just in this gate area. It even stops when it cuts to this back shot of Katara. Only
You
to
can't hear
start
the
again in
whispers.
next shot. Am I going fucking crazy? So wait, you're telling me the entire conflict for this episode was just this?
Yeah. What is this commercial? Does the panda like start beating people? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah. I've seen that. I was in a Nostalgia Critic commercial. I'm pretty sure. Doesn't it slap them? Love pandas.
If only there were a way to repay you for what you've done.
You could give us some supplies and some money.
Sokka?
Yeah, I mean,
We need stuff.
He's right.
we need
I
stuff.
feel like
Yeah.
this doesn't have to be a two-parter, like in the naming scheme. It's pretty much just two entirely different stories that have.
Yeah,
a
it
single
really
element
is.
through line,
Well,
and
I
there's a
guess
single element
the
through
whole
line
dragon
for a ton
thing.
of back-to-back episodes, like the library through Lake Laogai.
Oh, okay, we're doing this?
Missing 1 through
Okay.
8. To me,
We're doing
this
this.
episode takes a giant
'Cause
leap
this will
back
get
up from the
copyright.
last 3. It introduces a ton of new concepts, has good moments for Iroh, Zuko, Aang, and Sokka, and pushes our main story forward. This is
Yes.
definitely the best episode since episode 3. And just so you know,
Since
I
episode
think
3.
the next episode is the best out of the first 10. And we're going there next, so see you then.
Okay. Yeah, the Winter Solstice, absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love, like, the whole Avatar Roku stuff. Like I said, I wasn't a huge fan of Kyoshi. I don't know, just her, like, vibe didn't, I didn't like it as a kid. Roku was really cool, though. Who was the other one? Wait, so it was what? It was Water. No, Roku was before him, and then before Roku was Kyoshi, right? So who was the Water? Who was the Water Avatar? Did they ever talk about the Water Avatar? I'm pretty sure they did. I'm not really sure, but the next episode's gonna be crazy because the Winter Solstice. That's gonna be when we actually meet Avatar Roku more after he just took the dragon there and is gonna go there. It's just gonna be fantastic. Oh god, the Great Divide is coming up. Oh, that episode is so bad. It's like literally the only bad episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender that exists. It's just so rough. Oh god, they're just gonna be Jet. Didn't like him at all. The Waterbending Scroll, that was kind of weird. That entire thing was just kind of like, didn't really have long-term meaning, but it was definitely enjoyable. I love watching Overanalyzing Avatar. I hope to see you back for next week's video. I hope you're subscribed. Like I said, patrons get the videos there early, and hopefully I can make your day a tiny little better. I look forward to reading your comments, and you can let me know what you learned from this video. I would greatly appreciate that. I would love to read it and respond. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. But until next video, take care, and cue the music.
We're playing as soldiers, making soldiers.